Hey, what's up? This is Paige Mitchell, and you're listening to Paige's Lessons. A quick message from our sponsor before we start the episode. I've been working with my clients around right and wrong jobs. Now, it just so happens that I had 3 clients in a row that ironically all had the same complaint or had the same, agenda topic of the session. One of them said, "How will I know the right job exists?" The other person said, "What is the right decision for me?" And the other person said, "Everyone else's life looks perfect and they're at the right place at the right time." So obviously an emphasis on the word right. And I really want to talk about this dichotomy and black and white thinking of right versus wrong. It does not have to be that way. It doesn't have to be, it's only the blue pill or the red pill. Haha, I didn't even see this frickin' movie. Is that what it is? The Matrix? Is it the red pill and blue pill? Am I making up colors? Anyways, it doesn't have to be one path or the other. So let's go with the first question, right? What is the right job? Does that actually exist? Well, what do you determine as right? What I think of in that question, what I'm hearing of is this the right job for me? Does this job align with your values? Is it something that when you wake up in the morning, you're excited to solve the problems that are about this job? Are you energized, passionate, and aligned with right now? This is what you want to do. So maybe there will never be this high pedestal, perfect, quote, right job for you, but there is such a thing as finding a job that's in alignment with who you are, what you want to do, how you want to utilize your skills, the problems you want to solve, the impact you want to make. That to me is right, because you're going towards your goals with the intention of this feels aligned to me. On paper, this is all adding up. Maybe that is when it'll feel right to you, but also just have that comfort in knowing there really is no such thing as right or wrong. It's just in that moment. Can you make that decision? And is this job, is this career for you at this time? It doesn't mean you need to stick to this job for 10, 20 years, but right is subjective. So make that decision for yourself, and only you will know what aligns for you. And the other part of, one of my clients was saying, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I leave my current job that I hate so much, and I leave, and I'm actually going to end up regretting it because the next job I left it for is terrible? And yeah, that's a possibility, but there's no right or wrong decision. That's totally up to you. And if you can have the faith in yourself and have the confidence that no matter what I decide, no matter the choices I make in my life, that is the right choice. Because it's all at the end of the day going to add up to your experience. It's going to add to your story, your narrative of your life. So whether you open door number 1, whether that's right or wrong, you're going to go down that path regardless. And you're going to figure out all kinds of shit just by opening that door. If you go to door B, that's a bunch of things you're going to learn about yourself and things that maybe you will regret, but that's how you're going to learn. And that's how you can share your message. You can share what you learned so other people don't have to make that same mistake. And, lastly, that part of everyone else's life seems perfect, especially on social media. And, it looks like they're doing everything right. everything's in the right time for them, right? Like they everything's right and perfect for others, but not for me. And that's that whole comparison, social media bullshit that is so hard. And I am guilty of this too, of comparing. But we have to remember, we're all just people. We all don't know what the hell we're talking about. We all don't know what we're doing. Sure, we can have goals. That's cool. But we're all human. We have feelings. We make mistakes. That's okay. If you're scrolling on social media and you have that idea, this person is perfect. Their life is right. They are on the right track and I'm not. You have no idea how filtered, literally, and like, I know that's a pun, but literally like how filtered their life is. You are not seeing the whole story. They are only posting the beautiful pictures of Italy and their baby. But guess what? They haven't slept in 5 days because their baby is screaming bloody murder. Oh yeah, and that trip to Italy, they had the worst food. They got food poisoning. You're not seeing any of that on social media. So remember that we're all just humans. We're all just trying to live our lives. And social media ain't shit. So, moral of this episode, hone in on the word right. And instead of making it just a dichotomous relationship of right versus wrong, there really is no right and there is no wrong. Yes, you have ethics and morals and principles that are probably wrong for you. Maybe you'll never do. But when it comes down to right, it's completely subjective. And just rethink that word and how you want to utilize it moving forward. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media or head over to your favorite podcast platform to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Subscribing and posting a review helps to improve engagement and is essential for the podcast to be discovered by new listeners. Thanks again for listening, and remember, every day provides a lesson. Take care.